Hey, what's up? This is Jet Chaser. Right now I'm kind of going underneath the Interstate Bridge to do some fun graffiti wandering. Couldn't get anybody to come with me to explore today, so I thought I'd just do like a solo activity that's not too dangerous, and just check out some cool artwork underneath here. So right here, turn the camera around. You got all this cool graffiti underneath. I think this street right here is Reno Avenue, and then a little further that way is I-40, Interstate 40, and Interstate 35 as they go over the Oklahoma River. But I used to go by this place all the time, and I wanted to get some of this cool graffiti on camera because it's just sitting here while everybody drives over the river, and you wouldn't see it unless you came over here on foot or flew a drone. So I figured I'd come over here and show some of it off. You kind of see there's like a bunch of paint cans. There's even a bucket right there. So yeah, let's get the show on the road. The sun's going down, so I might need to turn on the camera, the camera's light and all that. But you know, I will make do with whatever comes my way as far as lighting is concerned. So I start right here. I think that's supposed to be a rabbit, made by TS. Let's see here. Just got a bunch of things, a bunch of signatures and tags and stuff. Go look left and right here. There's a train track, active one. So yeah, there we go. Now, see, that's the cool graffiti I'm talking about. Look how large that is. Okay, sorry, I heard a train horn. I was from the double check. There's no train coming this way. I can't really read that. I think it's like S-A... that's probably a Y. I don't know what that middle one is. Yeah, dude, I suck at this. And then down there on that little post, there's Mickey Mouse with I think that's a paint can in his hand, maybe a roller. Let's see. Got some more scrawls and scribbles right there. I need to take a course in reading graffiti fonts because I'm just terrible at it. That one's made by Store, I think. You can see it right there. Or no, maybe Loco? I think it's Loco. A little closer here. Let's just call it Loco. We've been uphill right here. Now I definitely can't read that. That is like the title to what do you call it? Like no, not a thrash metal. That's like the title to a rap album right there, like done in that font. And then right here got some more. I like that one. It's got like a wavy kind of a wavy pattern to it, like it's water taking a letter form. And that one's done by MHVFNC, so shout out to that guy. And I think that one is too. It says MHV right there in the last little letter. Got a bed in there too, that's interesting. I guess homeless people are still camping out underneath the underpasses. Okay, a lot of snow, so I've got to watch my step. Okay. Now, you can kind of see the bridge up here. It's like real big. Whoa, okay, hang on. Here's a cool one. It's like a mushroom. Come on, turn around, damn gimbal. There we go. Yeah, check that out. That one's real cool. Now, I don't see a signature on that one, so maybe it's not here. Nope, just more scribbles. Okay. And then keep going here. That one looks like, that mushroom right there looks like it's painted over a little bit, so that probably said something at one time, but you know, clearly it's not very legible anymore. There's another one. I can't read that, it's too faded. Let me see here. There's that branch. That one, I can't read it either. They just got a little bear right there painted in that graffiti. I could be wrong, but I think that says 09, so that could be, sheesh, like, let's see, 09, so like 17 years old, if I'm taking that as is, like that's the actual date. And I didn't even notice there's graffiti up there too. Got like a little face. Damn, dude. The number 6, I think that's 405, maybe ABD, and then one that says just THC. We got some more over here. I'll get to that in a second. All that looks pretty cool. The view, getting a good view on that might be a little difficult. There's one I see all the time. PNC up there. That one right there, that yellow. That one is, dude, that guy paints all over the place. He's got like this Mario painting, like the old style Mario Brothers on the NES. He painted that on a freaking silo. You go over in like Midwest City on your way to Oklahoma City, and you can just see it on your right as you're driving west, and it's just Mario in like the silver of the silo, and then like the black and the red that he painted it in. Dude, it's just cool. He's got that, and then he just paints his logo in a bunch of different colors. So like that one was obviously black and red. That one is like neon green, like a neon green marker, and then blue. I've seen him painted in like orange, and blue, one in like black. Yeah, he just paints it like a bunch of different colors. Now over here, I think there is one that says, I think that says Sega. Interesting little name to paint. That actually doesn't look too bad in the graffiti. You know, the Sega logo is kind of cool looking. What does it say? Rear? It kind of looks like it's cut off on this. Maybe you painted it. Nope. Okay, never mind. Rear. I can't really read the rest of that. West side. Got a few hornets' nests on there too. I like the look of that one. Looks like another rabbit, but its face is painted in the graffiti. Right there. God, I still can't read that. The one that says soar. Get over here through these tree branches. Yeah, it says soar right there. That's pretty cool. That one definitely looks faded. I wonder how old that is. I think that rabbit, yeah, that one says 2015 right above the ears. That one's pretty cool. Happy Easter. Oh yeah, baby bugs, happy Easter. That's kind of cool. I love how despite being a baby, he still kind of looks like he's got something planned. Okay, I'll make my way over here to the underpass. And by the way, you look at the mushroom from the side, it looks really fresh. That thing has got to be somewhat new. I just wonder how new. It says 2022 sunk. So I'm gonna say sunk is the guy's name, and that mushroom, if it, yeah, it's gotta be that. That's probably about 3, maybe 4 years old. So that one's cool. And I just noticed there's another face up there. So the sun's kind of on it. It's a little difficult to see, but yeah, that's pretty cool. If only this camera had zoom, I could just zoom into it. Okay, now let's get started on this. I'm gonna hold the camera up at this angle so I can just get a decent little angle on everything. There is so much up on here, I'm not gonna be able to read all of it, but I'll at least show it all off as well as I can without too many obstructions from all this plant life around it. I think that says sick right there, that big black one. What does it say? WHD. Get a little higher up. I'm gonna try climbing up here. I might miss some of it, but it's whatever. Okay. Keep in mind, this is kind of slippery, so I'm hoping I don't fall here. I might fall once I get to the snowy portion of it, because there's some snow still over there. Let's see, I'm gonna have to get down for this. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I was pointing at. That's like, I think it's some kind of drawing. I don't think it's supposed to say anything. Maybe like a symbol or something like that. Let's see here. There's got to be more over here. It's not covered up with snow. Let's see, that's obviously a little bit of a drawing. Got this like an eyeball right there. Yeah, you want to know what? I'm just gonna get past all this. I'm gonna get up here if I can, and show off some of this stuff. Okay, here we go. Making some progress. Okay, now up here you got the PNC. You got another thing. He did it over. It's kind of peeling, so it looks real old. Another one. It says, okay, now I can read that. I think that just lurks. It says lurkser. I guess he spelled it with a K on the tag instead of the ERXER. So that's pretty good. Right here, you got a pretty good one that looks like it says pork chop, done by Tank. Another one right here. It's I think it's a Y at the top. Maybe that's like a butterfly in the middle. And it says, yeah, I can't read that. It says something. Maybe that's cursive, like a Q. Oh, maybe kudo? No, something. Yeah, anybody watching this, point that out in the comments. And then there's this large one, like way over here. It kind of looks like it's been chipped away a little bit, but let's see, what does that say? Is that, I think that's OTA. Try to get a little closer. Try not to slip. These underpasses are always coated with a slippery paint, kind of like right there, to keep all the water to flow down it. So let's see, yeah, so O, dude, that is large. That guy had a roller to paint that until it wasn't just spray paint. Okay, O, I think a T in the middle, and A. And then, let's see, I'm gonna try to make my way around that. Because that is a death trap right there. All that black stuff. Wait, I say that, maybe it's just, never mind. I think that's just paint. Got some more Lurkser stuff right here, or maybe not. Maybe he just paints it over it. He was trying to assert his dominance as a better tag artist, better graffiti artist. Okay, and then right here, sorry, it's getting a little dark. Sun's kind of reflecting off that, so it's a little hard to tell. OZC. That's who painted it. I don't know if it says that or not. Let's see here. Yeah, that's definitely not OZC. I don't know what that says. Okay. There's some more around the corner, but I'm gonna finish up right here. So, God, this is terrifying. Yeah, here, check out my stance. Like, look at this. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, check this out. Look at the angle on that right now. God, I feel like I need some of those what do you call them? Like hiking boots with the trek poles, because this is so uphill right now. Okay, I'll turn the camera back around. So I almost left for. Okay. See, I could easily slide down this if I was just sliding down it like a slide, but I don't want to because I've got a lot of stuff on my back and there's so many trees down there. Okay, I'm gonna just go down a little bit so I can get a better out angle for all this. Okay. Making some progress. Able to keep my footing on the middle of it a little bit better. Oh God, I gotta go back up. Okay. So I don't know what that says. It's a little faded, but it looks pretty good. All the stuff on it makes it look real old, real cool, I think. Okay. And then right along here, there's a bunch of vines. I'm not sure what kind, but they're definitely growing around this piece and down the bridge right there. See all that? Yeah. Okay. I can't really read what that says. It's a little faded in the middle. I think it's TEHL. Maybe. Done by Shork. No. SJOKC. SJOKC. Okay. And then the piece that was painted over, I think, was done by Medic. So shout outs to him before his stuff got painted over. It's a dog eat dog world in the graffiti business. Okay. And then this one, I think it just says gent, or maybe lint. Gent. Gent. And I can't really read that, but it looks pretty cool. That's another piece painted over. I kind of wonder why. It seems like there's enough room on this damn thing to, not, or other people's pieces, but hey, whatever. And then it says, soon raise praise. Not sure what that's referring to. And then try to get over a little bit more so I'm not slipping. I think that says what? Sunk in F-jet. Not sure what that's referring to either. Okay, well that's the edge of this bridge, so I'm gonna have to slip. Oh God. You make one wrong freaking move and you just start sliding down. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh God. That wasn't too bad, but my foot slipped. I just had to slide down the rest of the way. Oh man, hands all wet with snow, melted snow, and my feet are wet too. Stupid jeans didn't keep the snow from coming in there, and my sock. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna turn the camera back around. I got some more to show off right here. Come on, turn around. We go. Okay. Yeah, so right here I'm just on the train tracks again. Got some good looking pieces right there, I think. Let's see, you got looks like ATO. I can't really read that. Still looks pretty cool. And of course all that stuff on the train. Let's see here. I think that says Uno. Yeah, Uno. Right beneath it. Like on the bottom. Like right there. That one. Again, I can't read these, dude. I need to take like a course to read all this stuff. Because I show all of it off, but half of it I can't really seem to make a meaning of. So it just sits there like a painting I don't understand. Okay. And I can't read that either. And then, let's see, right here. Ooh, got some stickers. Says Alive, OTA, and PNC. Then an assault rifle in the middle. Oh, sorry. There. That looks pretty cool. Got a few of those. And then another one that says Lurks. Put the camera on here. Come on. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Okay. I'll go to the other side of this thing. There's some huge pieces right here. Ones that I can actually read. So that's best. Okay. So I'm gonna take a look. It says right here, power. I think that's power is control. Yeah. I'll get down here. I'll turn on the light too. It's starting to get dark. Sun's going down. Come on, turn on the damn light. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So it starts down here. It says power is, and then control. And then it says, what's that? Fesor, Sixer, and Ravia, 25. And just somebody says toe right there. they're adding to the conversation at least. Okay. And then I'll go back to the top. Oh, you stupid. I just charged this thing, dude. Okay, 1 second. And this damn light back on. Okay. And then this one right here says, I think that's CHUBS, so Chubbs, or Chogs, if that's an A. Let's see. Keep in mind, this is large, so. And then FESA, Chubbs FESA. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Okay. Let's see, we got. I think that's it for right here. Here, 1 sec. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, 2, 3. Okay, so I think that's it for right here. I'm gonna try heading down either that way or that way to check out some more. I've got, I think, a few pieces I could show off, some more PNC and stuff like that. They look pretty cool, so I'm gonna try to find a way around this train and then show some more stuff off to the camera. So I turn the camera back around and I'll make my way. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go this way first. I'll go back to where I came. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that one. There's a little bit of painting up there. It's so hard to tell, but you can kind of see the color difference. It doesn't really seem to say anything. It's like part of it's faded because the water or something went over it, but it still looks kind of cool, especially being up there. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Alright, head back this way. Man, I gotta remind myself to turn down the brightness of these lights. Next time I pointed at my face, that was freaking blinding. I'm still seeing the outlines of that in my vision. Yeesh. Okay, I see a little bit of opening right here, so, well, no, I'll go this way. It was a small little waterway I was planning to go into, but we had some snow here like a week ago, so the waterway I think is still probably going to be filled with either ice or snow or water or all three. So I'm going to wait for it to get a little warmer so all that can melt away. But in the meantime, still got this, and yeah, check all that out. It's a pretty good view. Okay, so trees are kind of blocking some of these. I can at least show them off though. So right there, got some decent little pieces. So I gotta find a way around these trees again. So many little small ones up here. Look at that, there's a cactus there. It's a dead cactus, but it's still a cactus. That's weird. Weird to see in this state. Okay. Let's see, right there. And I can't really tell what that says. It's too faded. I think it says Rev right there up in the top corner. So Rev, I guess, is the guy who painted that. Let me see here. Omen and Cac. And then it says Nights in the City. Foucault. That one just says Loco. I think that's an H at the end, so silent H. Oh no! Somebody painted over a cool little piece. It's like a hexagon that's alive or something, but then some jackhole painted over it. And it says something, I don't know. It looks like, all that just looks like it's a foreign language. I just cannot read. And then cut the last piece up here. Let's see. Yeah, again, I can't read that. That one's at least a little new. It says 2025 over here. That's pretty cool. And then you got yourself a decent little view of the city. A little hard to see right now because the light's not the best, but still. yeah, so I think that is pretty much all I have time to show now without the use of a night vision camera. And again, the night vision will kind of kill the vibe a little bit. Sorry, put my camera up here. Yeah, the night vision would kind of kill the vibe a little bit, so I figure I'll come back and do the stuff a little bit later. I've got, let's see, I've got a plan to go over to this trail. It's kind of to the east from here, from down by the train tracks. It'll be like, I think it's called like the Eagle Lake Trail. This basically down past the train tracks, like just down the hill, there's like this long trail that connects to the Oklahoma City River Trail. So I'm going to try to go over there and check that out, just because there's some pretty decent pieces over there, like more PNC stuff, and some cool little architecture to show, like from down under. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, so I'll try to show it off some other time. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed all the graffiti, because that was some pretty cool stuff, I thought, especially with how large it was. Some of the stuff like all the way up by the underpass. I don't know how the hell they got up there, but that was pretty impressive, I think. So yeah, hope you were impressed, and hope that was well worth the watch, because it was well worth the exploration for me. Anyways, I will see you later. Stay punk.